All right, this is for those who are new. Hello, Sarah Sparks here. Highly sought after spiritual business mentor, farm raised, college educated, former local government employee turned business owner who's no longer ashamed of my spiritual gifts. So today, so part of the thing that I really want to get across is that yes, you have a soul. We've covered that, like what is soul, and then we also were talking about in Soul 102 that okay, we have a soul, like the soul came into the body for a particular reason. Okay, so what is that reason? It's our soul's calling. We also talked about purpose. The other aspect, if your soul came into this world to um do something that it's supposed to be making money from, hence creating a business, there's actually energy of your business. There's a soul of your business. And that's what Soul 103 that I'm going to cover today. This was new information to me as of last year. I had never thought about soul of the business. I've been an entrepreneur since 2012, April or May of 2012. And it was just me. I mean, it's always just been me. I don't know if things will change here this year. I feel like they are. So, but it's been me and up to this point. And so that solopreneur, and I didn't think of my business as separate. So, soul of the business. What do I mean by this? First, I just want to ask: did you have an awareness? Did you know? And you can type in the chat, or you can, if you're watching the replay, just comment. Did you know that your business and businesses in general have a soul? That the soul of the business is the life force energy of the business. Have you ever thought about this? When I've brought it up to other people, they also didn't realize this, but maybe you have a vast knowledge of energy and you're like, yeah, of course, Sarah. I don't know. I would love to know. Did you even know? And then, so that's what soul of business is. It's the life force energy of the business. Paula saying that is something I never thought of, and I work with energy. LOL. I'm like, yes. So what does this mean? So the business is not you. You, you are the owner, and you are not your business. The business. So I have Create the Spark LLC. So Create the Spark LLC, the business, has its own way of operating. And I, Sarah, have my own soul and I have my own way of operating. And so do you. The business wants to be fulfilled, aligned with the right people, the right experiences. It has its own desire and focus. And so do you. So when we're working together, aligning the soul of the business with the business of the soul, I'm going to show you all this, all right? So this is my initial drawing, and I've tried to do it. I'm only laughing, bear with me. I'm laughing because when I look at this, all I see is a woman part right here. And so every time I've tried to draw it like in a graph, I'm like, I can't put this out for the world to see. So I'll find a way. But what Spirit was telling me was like this heart, and where the heart meets is the missing piece, PEACE piece, to feel complete. And so where the business of the soul, meaning the soul's calling, and the soul of the business meet, that's the missing piece to feel complete. So a lot of people who are coming to me, and I'm jumping ahead a little bit, are looking, they may have had success, they feel like something is missing in their business, what was working isn't working, and they're like, and they're frustrated. And they're like, what in the world is going on? And then I bring up this concept that Spirit gave me. Hey, there's this energy of the business. And most people are like, I've never thought of that. I'm like, I know, neither did I. And so it's also, so why is this important? As solopreneurs and entrepreneurs, we take on a lot of responsibility for everything that happens in our lives. We feel like everything is riding on us. all the pressure is on us. What we don't realize is the peace that we are seeking comes when we see the business that we are running separate from us. The business, like Divine, chose you to do a certain job in the business. So Divine chose your soul to be in your body during this lifetime, and you chose the things and along the path and things that we have talked about. And if I didn't talk about them, we'll be talking about them at some point. And so Divine chose your soul to come into this body during the lifetime, and you chose to come into this body during this lifetime. Same as the business energy chose you to do a certain job in the business, and the business chose you as the leading expert of the business. What I stay curious about is, maybe you can ask yourself this. I wonder why. Why did your business choose you as the leading expert? And do you see yourself as the leading expert? Part of the thing that I have downloaded and I share with clients who come to me about aligning the soul of business with business of soul is seeing yourself and designing your business as the leading expert and showing up as the leading expert in your business. One of the first things is even realizing that you are. And so have an awareness. Do you see yourself as the leading expert in your business? And if you don't have a business, you're like, Sarah, you're like light years ahead of me here. This is information to take in and apply whenever you want. I also want to emphasize that when you do know your soul's calling, and there is 3 stages of growth: awareness, understanding, and knowing. When someone comes to work with me, and this has been emphasized to me this week, so that's why I want to share this information, is that if you are not in alignment with your soul, that doesn't make you bad, right, wrong, good, all the things. It just tells you vibrationally, I'm not where my soul sees me to be. And so when I am channeling, when your soul is coming through my mouth, an awareness that would be very beneficial to you is that it's not about Sarah's gift and, oh, wow, Sarah can really channel for me. No, it is literally your soul speaking to you. And you may be like, oh, that makes sense. Or no, that doesn't make sense at all. Give it some time. Everybody gets it at one time or another. You either understand what your soul is saying right here, right now, when it is being transmitted to you, or it may take a year or 2 for you to realize, oh, wow, what Sarah was sharing with me, what soul was sharing through Sarah, I get it now. And I got one of those emails this week that the woman was frustrated when we were working together because she wasn't getting it, because she wasn't a vibrational match to her soul yet. Over the course of this past year, she sat in her God chair, is what she calls it, and she's like, it all came to me. Everything that you channeled for me, the desire, the focus, the alignment, the structure of my business, my soul's calling, what I'm supposed to be doing, the business of the soul of my business, everything. Oh my gosh, it all aligned with me. And I just wanted to say thank you. So I say that is, if you aren't quite there with the business of the soul and soul of the business, and Sarah, I've never thought about this and I don't really understand, give yourself time. All right. It will all come together. There's no pressure. And I also want to emphasize, you're always on your soul's path. Now, it might not be intentionally, but your soul is always on it. You, body and mind, might be like deviating, trying to do its own thing. Your soul's always like, you're always your soul, and the soul's always you. It's just you intentionally aligning with your soul. So the soul is like the parent, is always on this like path. And the body and mind are like these 2 unruly children trying to get to the bus. And I may have said that last week. And the parents like, no, 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 you got to get to the bus on time. No, 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 come on, come on. They're like, get ready, have your breakfast. Did you go to the bathroom? No, no. Noise. The soul is always trying to gather the mind and body to get together, get together. Before I get too far and all the things, I'm saying all that to you because I don't want it. This information that I'm sharing with you may feel overwhelming because it's new. I've never thought about it this way. That's okay. Take your time, allow it to digest. Know that you can be part of the Woman Up spiritual community. You can be part of like sessions like this with me. You can be part of my world as I am transmuting energy and allowing divine to be speaking through me, sharing messages to your soul so that you can continue to elevate and connect to your soul. So this information that I'm sharing does make more sense. So going back to my question of just, I wonder why your business chose you as the leading expert, and then ask yourself, have I seen myself as the leading expert? And I wonder, what value do you add to your business, to your organization? I wonder what value you add. These are some things that I would ask soul, I would ask the soul of the business. What's the value that I add? And that also makes me curious to know, who are you as the CEO of your life and business? That question was the first question that my business coach, my very first business coach, asked me back in 2012 when I started. And man, I created programs from just being the CEO of my business. I started changing my mindset, the way that I viewed money, the way that I viewed receiving, all because I started shifting into I'm the CEO of my business and life. So I ask you that. Who are you as a CEO of your business and life? Who are you as the leading expert of your business? You don't have to know now. I'm not putting any pressure on you to be like, answer me in the chat, answer me in the comments. These are things that you can become aware of, understand, and know. Knowing is that embodiment of it, right? So how does the soul of your business, yes, sorry, business of soul of business. I get a little confused. So how does the soul of your business, understanding that business, how does that aid in your own success? So when you treat your business as the vehicle through which clients can come in and through, then you won't put so much pressure on yourself to be a certain way, to be the end all, be all, and everything for everyone. You'll begin to see, my soul, my business wants to operate this way. And I'll give my own personal example here shortly. And you'll be like, okay, I can let the business operate and I can allow, like, I can set up the systems. I can set up the billing. I can set up everything so that people can come through my business and I can still be my soul. You can then, when you see the separation, and it's not the be-all and all, you can be your soul in your business, and also you can be your soul, who you truly are, with your family, friends, neighbors, colleagues, your partner, if you have one, your children, if you have them. You can begin to be your soul and not this, I'm a business owner and I'm only focused here and I can only be la 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 la. And maybe you're not like that. But I'm pretty sure that that's why Spirit gave me this knowledge. Was like, hey, sister, stop trying to suffocate your business. Take a step back. Let it operate on its own. And I'll give you some more information. I was told this week that when I speak, I get a little bit too much and too dynamic. I'm like, I don't know how to change that because that's just me. So, all right. So when you also understand your business is not you, you can intuitively tap into that life force energy, the soul of the business, and ask, what does it desire? How does it want to be fulfilled? What does it want to be aligned with, and who? And what? So it'd be like, soul of the business, what do you want to focus on this week? this month, this quarter, in 2023, this year. At the end, the end of each month, I do that for the following month. The end of the year, so like I started in like November of like 2023, I began to ask, and I outlined it all here. I was like, all right, business is soul of the business, create the spark. What do you want to focus on for 2023? I got the answer. What do you desire in 2023? So I plan, that's how I have income projections. And so that's another part of it, is where the soul of the business and the business of your soul's calling meet, is where we create that marketing plan and estimated income projection. We channeled the easiest way to expand one's business for growth and success. And the key component people are coming to me in 2023 are wanting is to feel complete. They want to feel like they have completed life's mission, or they're in the process of, and have done everything that they are here to do on this planet, right here, right now. They want to ensure all their soul's desires and business's desires are fulfilled, that nothing is missing. And this sweet alignment between the soul of the business and the business of the soul is that missing piece to feel complete. Oh, you can't see it. Missing piece to feel complete. So I want to share about my own personal story and how this has personally helped me. And then I can open it up for questions, right? I'll do my best to answer them. So I, like I said, was very much like suffocating my business. And I noticed, like, and what I mean by that is just like, I was constantly in my business, doing my business, in it, on it, figuring it out, always. And I was really neglecting my own children and my husband and life. I was like, what is my interest? What brings me joy? Yes, I'm doing my soul's calling. But as I began to see that my business, I want to share this with you. So my business's soul is gentle, easy, loving, compassionate, understanding, fluid, aligned, ease, gentle rhythm. That's the energy of Create the Spark. And that's actually a lot of times why people want to come and work, is because they want that ease. They want that gentleness because they have had a rough slap in the face kind of life. And they're like, you know what? I think that life could be a whole lot easier. I think that life and business can be run in a more aligned, gentle way. And before I was like, dang, Sarah, which I need to tell you, this is what's key is I was sent here by divine as this angel to teach people how to lead with their soul by listening to their divine guidance. My personality and my soul and who I am made of, I am a go get 'em type of person. I am a focused, driven, nonstop accomplishment. I come here and it's like, I come here for a reason and let's do this. But people come through into my business because they are similar to me, of that go get 'em focused, success driven type of, they're like, yes, but they want to know how to do life and business in a new way, full of ease. And they want to know how they can interact with others in a more ease and fulfilling way. And the way that people want to do business from here on out is in a more aligned, soulful way. That is all through my business. And what I noticed was then I started developing programs and interactions and experiences that are more hands-off for me and not so much in your face accountability, in your blah, 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 blah. I was like, oh, the people who are coming to me don't actually want all that accountability. They don't want me to give them step 1, 2, 3, 4, da, 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 da. They want more, I wonder, I'm curious. They want that more gentle ease. They were coming through my business, but I wasn't seeing my business separate from myself. And as soon as I did, I created time and space for people to process the information that I was giving them. I created an opportunity for people to contact me via Voxer if they wanted to, instead of me reaching out to them to hold them accountable. So do you see the difference on like why then um why this is important to see your business separate than yourself? Hope my own personal example helped me. And then I even asked, I was like, all right, oh, why business? Why did you choose me as that leading expert in the business? I have to share this with you because it just made me crack up. And the energy of the business, soul of the business is like, you're the perfect balance of sassy and spiritual. And I know Paula's gonna be like, oh yeah, sexy and strong, focused and forgiving. You have a level head for leadership and a heart for healing. And I was like, and what's also key here is that you can get the same information, but isn't that great ways, also words to get people to, because part of doing business is know, like, and trust. So aren't those words great for marketing? I was like, God, this energy is brilliant. Thank you. Same goes for, all right, so you can ask like income projections, you can ask the marketing piece. Once you have them aligned, oh, and you want to know that desire. Okay, so how much do you want to make in 2023? And how do you want to achieve that? Where do you want to go? What do you want to be talking about? What is the goals, if there is any? All right. So you can apply how the soul of your business is what's sharing with you. That's not the right wording, but what it's sharing with you can be so beneficial to how you're showing up online with your family, friends, yourself. It'll give you ease. One of the things, and it also helps you, is to recognize how you naturally receive. A lot of times people are coming to me wanting to receive more abundance, awareness, more receiving divine information, especially receiving abundance and prosperity and stability. And knowing that my business is separate, ooh, I receive with ease my own vibration. So then what systems can I set up? What payment processing can I set up to receive with ease? What needs to be done in order for my business to operate in this loving, gentle, compassionate way? So then ideas come, websites come, systems come, connections come. Oh, I need to connect with this person who's going to help me with this launch, and so forth and so on. I hope that this has been beneficial. And I will bid you adieu. And I so greatly appreciate you showing up, being here, watching this. And please reach out to me if you feel like now is the time for you to align the soul of your business with the business of your soul. And we will set up a way for us to work together. There are certain ways on my Square website. It's the way that I collect payments. There's a whole bunch of options that I've created. But if there's something that you're like, I would actually like to work with you in this way, let's design your own way of working together, right? All right.